You were supposed to be handling our safety. I was only to worry about identifying the girl. That's what you said.
I can't tell you how sorry I am about what's happened. I thought we'd covered our tracks. Clearly, I've underestimated the problem.
No, really?
I knew they were a serious threat. Bianca Cardolo was killed before we were even on to the Livia Drusilla pattern. I assumed that your presence in Venice had tipped them off to the fact that you were the savant, and that explained the attack on you and Mr. Walker in Cairo. But the only way they could have known about Helene was if there's a leak inside our organization.
Figured that out, did you?
You said the attackers were Chinese-American, probably chosen to make us think the Chinese were behind it. But if they are American, then why would they want to eliminate the possibility of a great American president?
What does it matter? Walker and Helene are probably already dead.
If they'd wanted them dead, they could have killed them at that party instead of abducting them. We can't give up yet.
But why would they keep them alive?
Leverage, perhaps? I don't know. But I do know that if anyone can survive a hostage situation, it's Captain Walker.
I need to know more about Walker and about this situation, and I need to know now.
I'll tell you everything I can.
Who is David Walker?
This is probably not the best time to get into that.
Now.
Very well.
The warrior. That's another archetype?
Yes, one of a dual archetype. He's paired with the savant.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means that he needs you to fulfill his destiny, and you need him to fulfill yours.
I don't need anyone.
To live however you want to define that, no. To fulfill your destiny, yes.
I read about Saint Armand, the protector of Benedict de Montfroy. Was he the warrior archetype too?
Yes, he was.
What exactly is my destiny?
That's for you to define. But I do know it's related to Moebius in some way. The past savants made significant contributions to the science of Moebius. The savant seems to have a gift that allows him to see the patterns we mere mortals cannot. Apparently it's a gift our enemies don't want Fita to control.
Why is the warrior paired with the savant?
I don't fully understand it myself. This is my first opportunity to witness such a connection firsthand. I realize my timing could be better, but as a scientist, I'm curious. Have you noticed any difference since you met Captain Walker? Any increase in your abilities? It's said that Montfroy was plagued with headaches and seizures until he met Saint Armand.
I don't know. Perhaps.
You haven't let him out of your sight since you met him in Cairo, you know.
That's not... I was merely trying to establish if he was a double agent. Your file on me is woefully lacking if you believe I'm the type to form attachments of any kind. You should have told me this before, but no, you had to hold the information hostage.
That's the pot calling the kettle black. It's no good arguing with me. Until we know for certain that Captain Walker and Helene are dead, we must try to get them back. I hope you agree.
Of course, and you'd better hope we do. There must be a pattern to this situation, something I can interpret, so that we know what happens next.
These Chinese Americans interrupted the pattern. Livia Drusilla was never kidnapped. From here, it's completely random.
You said yourself, there's a mole in Fita. The text I sent you about Helene, who saw it?
Only myself and Reichart. I did send it to Senator Markham, but I hardly think he would...
Don't think. It's dangerous when you attempt to think. I want a file on Reichart, and I need access to his office, now.
Very well. As it happens, Reichart is out today. I'll grant you access to his office under the condition that nothing you learn goes to anyone but me.
Agreed. You said you told Markham about Helene. I'll need to speak with him.
He'd be the last person to sabotage this, but yes. I'll send you his address to your phone and let him know you're coming.
About Reichart.
Yes?
What's his position at Fita?
He's assistant director, my second in command.
Where is Reichart?
He took a rare day off. His parents are in town for a conference.
How can you trust Reichart?
He was fully vetted before coming here. He was a star athlete in his youth and then a trusted civil servant. There's no blemish on his record. And I simply trust him.
Illogical. Dexter's desk. The birthplace of his apparently endless plots to make my life miserable. The savant. The warrior. I have no idea what to make of all this.
Alright, let's go check out the Reichardt's office.
Reichardt's office is up on the second floor.
Then let's go.
His view isn't as grand as Dexter's, or mine, but it's not bad. Apparently he has been out today. His trash is empty. Nothing to poke at in there. It's emptier than a midnight showing of Love Story.
Eh?
An extraordinarily uninteresting plant. It's a book on cryptology.
Caesar ciphers, keyword ciphers, and null ciphers. In a Caesar cipher, each code letter is offset from the message letter by a fixed amount determined by the cipher key. For example, if the cipher key was +3, the message cat would become FDW, where C plus 3 equals F, A plus 3 equals D, and T plus 3 equals W. More complex cipher keys can also be used. For example, if the year is 1978, is a cipher key, then each letter in the message is offset by one of the digits in the year, which then repeats until all letters are encoded. For example, with a cipher key of 1978, cats becomes DJAA, C plus 1 equals D, A plus 9 equals J, T plus 7 equals A, S plus 8 equals A. The letters could also be shifted in the opposite direction. In this case, again using 1978 as the key, cats becomes BRML. C minus 1 equals B, A minus 9 equals R, T minus 7 equals M, S minus 8 equals 1. A keyword is used to substitute letters of the alphabet using a certain word. After those letters are used up, the rest of the alphabet is matched up to remaining letters in order, removing ones that have been used already. For example, using the word cipher. With this key, the word keyword would be written as GEW or GEYWMQH. Yep. Null ciphers. These involve adding extra text that is irrelevant to the encrypted message. A simple example is taking on the first letter of each word as being an actual part of the message. Using that encryption method, the phrase, "Carl isn't preparing his endame? I don't know what the hell that is. Right. Would translate to cipher. These can be done using the second, third, etc. or last letters in the words as well.
This page was earmarked. It's a list of common cipher methods.
Edamame? I have no idea what that is. I'll look it up later if I care, which I don't.
Certificates of recognition from FITA. They must hand them out in lieu of bonuses at the Christmas party. Reichert has a degree from the University of Paris Sorbonne. That's unexpected. He graduated May 16th, 2000.
Ooh, that's an important date. Hopefully I'll graduate sometime too.
The cabinet contains personal items. Reichert's daughter, I presume. She was born on June 16th, 2011. This must be Reichert's son. His birthday is March 17th, 2010. A wedding photo. Michael and Marilyn. That's an interesting looking box. I should take a closer look.
A puzzle box. To open the puzzle box, arrange the pieces on the lid to form a picture. To move them, select one puzzle piece and then select a second piece to swap their positions. Some pieces are locked into place and cannot be moved.
That doesn't fit. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything.
There we go.
It doesn't do anything. Okay, that looks about right. It doesn't do anything. Death, war, love, and birth, shown in different periods of history. This design has something to do with Moebius. It looks like a data key, but it has an unusual shape to it. Non-fiction and reference books, including some well-worn Latin and French volumes. They've definitely been well read. I don't need to take those. Reichert's desk, the spider's lair, or the abode of a harmless paper pusher.
It's a nice desk. Looks really heavy, though.
That file folder has my name on it.
Dun dun dun. Is there any way to look at it? Oh, there we go. Let's see. Subject name, Malachi Rector.
I strongly resent this analysis of me, even if it does sound vaguely familiar.
Assessment, Dr. Rosa Noriega. Malachi Rector has antisocial tendencies brought on by the traumatic events of his childhood and his exceptionally high IQ. He has a classic superiority complex and lacks both an interest in and trust of other people. Research into his background indicates he is alienated from his father and has no lasting relationships outside of business, platonic, romantic, or even familial. He shows little sympathy or empathy for others. His primary motivator is money, though intellectual curiosity is a close second. While his personality assessment reveals a more extreme antipathy antipathy than hoped, it does follow the pattern of the savant. Until partnered with the warrior, the savant is unreliable, untrustworthy, and of limited use. Should this relationship become established, the warrior can provide the savant with an emotional connection to the world and a moral compass required for us to utilize his considerable potential.
Rycott's computer.
No shit.
There's a password hint, but it's encrypted. I need to decode it. I'll write this cipher down and take it with me, so I can work on decoding it.
Oh boy!
I can look at the cryptology book here. This page would...
What? Come on.
I need to break Rycott's password.
Okay then, let me see the fucking...
I need to learn
Dang.
as much as I can about Rykott. The more possible keys I have to work with, the better.
Let's see, for each letter in the encrypted phrase, find the small letter in the alphabet and click on the big letter above it. If the resulting phrase makes sense, you found the cipher key. For each letter in the encrypted phrase, add the number below it. Let's see, L, N, N, R. No, that's not right. Alright, let's try backwards. JR. No, that's not right either. But still NR, or whatever. Alright, let's try null cipher. Nth letter of each word. Find the nth letter of each word in the encrypted phrase and click on the corresponding big letter in the alphabet. EZV, IZL, RRW, LLE. Wait, why is R missing? Oh, it's here. No, that's not it. Nope. Nope. I don't think we
No,
found the
I
right one
don't
yet.
think I've quite got it.
Let's try something else.
Good. It fits. It's password protected. No surprise there.
Okay.
That didn't work. I need to figure out the cipher first. No, I don't think I've quite...
Walker is an archetype, the warrior. Supposedly he is tied to the savant in some way, still undefined. Michael Reichardt, Maryland. New York Times, March 30th, 2008. Michael Reichardt and Marilyn Lewis married in St. Patrick's Cathedral today. The couple met working at the same New York government office. Huh. Okay. Married a woman who was a co-worker at age 33, speaks Latin and French, has 2 children, a son and a daughter, studied law at the University of Paris, second in command for a secretive government agency.
The cabinet contains a wedding photo. I don't need to take...
Hold on. Alright, apparently we need to leave now.
Hi. I got your text message about David being kidnapped. And then, of course, you never responded to the next 50 I sent. Are you okay?
I did respond. I'm fine.
Yeah, I got that 2-word text. Thank you. Well, thank God you weren't seriously hurt.
Yes, Captain Walker and one of the most important women of this century were kidnapped. But let's all raise a glass to the fact that I am unharmed.
What? I didn't mean...
Forget it. I'm not in the best of moods.
I'm really sorry about David. Tell me what I can do to help. Did you talk to the U.S. consulate or the Zurich police?
The police took a report, but I doubt they'll find him. The only person who can help now is Dexter. And me.
If there's anything I can do, please let me know. I'd really like to help.
Thank you.
Earrings?
Turn-of-the-century American cameo earrings with real pearls. They're not all that rare, but buyers like this sort of thing. Gretchen?
Yes, Malachi?
I need to fly to DC. and I might need to go back and forth a few times in the next 24 hours. Can you look into a charter?
Really? A private charter? That won't be cheap.
And that's relevant how?
Right, sorry. I'm on it. I'll book it and send the info to your phone.
Is there anything urgent that I need to know about?
As if you don't have enough to worry about. No, Malachi. Everything's fine here. I left today's newspaper on your desk in case you want to catch up.
Thank you. You spent some time with Walker when he was here. Is there anything he told you that might be helpful? Maybe we should contact his family. Does he have any friends in the city?
He really didn't tell me much, and I don't have any contact info for his family or friends.
Right.
You're really upset about this.
Don't be ridiculous. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Why is the chair moved?
The furniture in the... Dexter said Reichert's parents were in town, and this conference has a Dr. Andrew Reichert as a guest speaker. That can't be a coincidence. I should see what I can find out about Dr. Andrew Reichert. Gretchen put today's paper on my desk.
Stocks dive on European unrest. The New York Stock Exchange took another jolt today thanks to the news of rioting and protests across Europe over the weekend. Among Europeans, the desire to end the European Union is as high as 80% in recent polls, mainly due to the unheard-of unemployment levels and the rapid devaluation of the euro. The riots were believed to have been sparked by a report released in Paris on Friday. The report showed suicide rates among 20 and 30-year-olds have more than doubled in the past year due to economic pressure and hopelessness. Gee, no shit. The Worldwide Neurologists Conclave meets in New York this week. The guest speaker is Dr. Andrew Reichert. The theme of the conference this year is the mind, memory, and perception. How unique is each human mind, and how different are people's perceptions of the world and historical events. Thousands of neurologists will debate these weighty matters at the conference.
I'd rather use my
computer. Can't type in your phone.
Reichardt's an Olympic medalist? That's impressive.
Cincinnati Herald, March 2nd, 1994. Dr. Andrew Reichert, neurosurgeon at Bethesda North Hospital, takes a proud picture with his son and Olympic champion, Michael Reichert. Michael, age 18, won gold as part of the U.S. speed skating team in last month's Olympics in Lillehammer, Norway. Won a gold medal in the Olympics as part of the American short track speed skating team at age 18 in 1994. Okay, no, that's still the same 20 issue, the 2-0. Alright. M... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Marilyn. Oh. Hi, Kaylee. How are you, baby? Is Zoe still giving you a hard time? Mary. One, two, three, four. Maryland's. 3, 4. Maryland's maiden. One, two, three, 4. Maiden name.
That's it. Marilyn's maiden name. So the cipher key is 1994, and I know her maiden name from my web search. It's Lewis. This time I'm encrypting a phrase, not decrypting it. So I need to subtract the date.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4.
Yes, I think that's correct. Now I need to try it on Reichardt's computer. Good. It fits. It's password protected. That did it. There's nothing on his desktop, but I can look at the files on that data key. Personnel files on FITA employees. I don't have time to look at them now, but they might be a handy bargaining chip one day. I'll take this data key with me.
Okay. There you go.
Reichert suspected there was a mole, and he was trying to figure out who it was. This would suggest he's innocent. Unless it's a red herring. I need to finish Reichert's analysis to be sure.
Independently wealthy or connected to someone who is. Trained assassins, attackers, and kidnappers are not cheap. Has a stake in interfering with FITA plans to support Markham's success. Who benefits from Markham and possibly the U.S. failing? Works heavily with Washington. This person knows and understands the current political sphere, has international contacts, able to swiftly organize attacks on Rector and Walker while they were abroad. Insider information from FITA or Markham's camp. Conclusion. No current FITA employees make sense as suspects. Need to do more research. Okay.